Hey there guys, it's Ben Trache back with another video. Today we're going to be teaching you to use the basic treadmill in your facility or gym that you go to. I got my friend Catherine Cole from 360 Fitness to give me a hand in demonstrating a few techniques to get onto the treadmill, get it started, and as well kind of show you the control panels that are listed on most treadmills. Okay guys, so the very first thing that we kind of need to talk about is how to approach and get onto your treadmill. In a minute here, Catherine's going to be approaching the treadmill and getting on. What you're going to notice is there's two side rails on each side of the treadmill track itself. These are basically where you can stand safely without having your feet on the treadmill itself. So you'll see Catherine uses the handle on the left side and then steps from left to right onto the treadmill. From here, she can start walking if she so pleases. The other next important thing is our safety clamp. What this will do is if you do get into trouble and fall off the treadmill or anything happens, it will actually put an emergency brake on the treadmill belt to make sure that no more harm is caused. What you're going to see here is Catherine's just going to lightly pull the magnet out. This is what happens when you do fall off the treadmill and it turns off the whole treadmill itself. Next, there are a few simple ways to get onto your treadmill. Right here, you're going to see Catherine's testing the speed of the treadmill so she can safely hop onto it without kind of shocking her body in terms of how fast the treadmill's going. So she really just tested it out, starts walking on it comfortably, and afterwards can take her hands off the railing to go into a comfortable walk. You can also do the same thing in a running scenario or a sprinting scenario. The other way you can do it is a comfortable hop onto the treadmill. The people that are more advanced on the treadmill will be able to do this, where they just hop on and then put their hands down and continue walking on the treadmill as they so please. Make sure when you do this, you use caution with those side rails and you do know how fast your treadmill is going. Now that you guys know the basics of how to get onto a treadmill, let's expand on the control panel. Here you guys are going to see a quick start option, a stop button, an incline, and a speed option. There is a larger control panel up above, but we aren't going to go over the specifics of it. Typically, each treadmill will have instructions on it, so take a peek on how to start your treadmill before you actually click any buttons. So first off, what Catherine's going to do is she's going to click the quick start button. What this is going to do is get her right into a workout right away. Usually the treadmill starts at a low speed, so she will have to increase her speed with these buttons here. As you can see, as she clicks those buttons, the speed increment in the bottom right hand side of your screen continues to go up until she's at that comfortable 2.5. Once she's done that, she can actually increase the resistance of the treadmill or the incline of the treadmill by clicking these buttons here. It takes it from a low squatting position or a low position here into a high position here. What this is going to do is create a greater difficulty for Catherine to work against, or yourself to work against. Here you guys are going to see Catherine actually walking on an incline. You'll note that she is using both sets of handles, or will be using both sets of handles here. This does add safety while walking on an incline and decreases the risk of you falling off the back. However, it does make it easier to walk on that incline. So if you're comfortable, take your hands off and give it a try. Next up, guys, we're going to cover the heart rate monitor on this particular treadmill. You'll see here Catherine places her hands on the silver part of the treadmill, and what this is going to do is give her a heart rate reading on the top part of her monitor above. Some treadmills will list the monitor in different places, so just be aware of that when you are utilizing your treadmill. Right here, guys, we're going to take a quick peek at the monitor on this particular treadmill. Different treadmills may list the different information in different spots in different areas of the treadmill. This particular one has the elapsed time here, as Catherine's pointing to. This is the amount of time covered during your workout. Next up is going to be the distance. This is the amount of distance that you've covered in your elapsed time. So make sure you guys are kind of tracking this to see how far you guys are going workout to workout. This is finally the heart rate. We just went over how to take your heart rate, so this is where it pops up. Again, it is inaccurate, so be cautious of that. Next here is the grade. So this is the incline that you guys will be walking at. Make sure you keep an eye on that when you're doing your workout as well. Finally, we're going to talk about the speed. Miles an hour is what this particular treadmill is in. However, other treadmills are known to be in kilometers an hour, so be aware of that, guys. Finally, guys, I just do want to wrap up the video with what happens when you do fall off the treadmill. So we're going to get Catherine to safely fall off the treadmill at a slow speed. And she gives you a little bit of a dramatic fall here. Her clip falls off and the magnetic strip on this particular treadmill is pulled out. What this is going to do is it's going to put a brake on the belt so that it doesn't harm you or anybody else if you fall off the treadmill and need assistance. This here, guys, is a better look at how that brake works. So Catherine falls off the treadmill, her clip comes off, and that magnetic strip is pulled. You can't really see the magnetic strip being pulled, but that treadmill belt does stop fairly quick. Again, that does add that safety to make sure that you aren't hurt anymore if you do fall off the treadmill. But if you follow the safety stuff that we covered in this video, it shouldn't be a problem for you. So to kind of wrap it up, I just wanted to say thank you to Catherine Cole for giving me a hand with demonstrating the treadmill video. I hope that you guys found it instructional and it helps you in your future endeavors on a treadmill. My name is Ben Trache. I do want to thank you for checking out the video. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment on the YouTube page. You guys are awesome. Have a good night.